Catherine with Graceful Table. I start every video with saying, hey everybody, or hey friends, or hi, or whatever. If you've been around here for a while, you're used to that. If you're new, hey. Okay, I'm Catherine, Graceful Table. Super thankful that you're here, working through the Love the Journey menu and just some demos on that, some different stuff. Love this. So meal prep, just to give you a little bit of background again, is where we just do a little bit of work ahead of time. We have the option of freezing things, putting things in the fridge, freezer, doubling up, and then on day of cooking, we just get to pair it with a whole bunch of fresh. And so you're really getting the time benefit of time and money both benefit of doing that prep, of saving yourself, the time, and also just getting it all done at once, maximizing ingredients so we don't have a lot of waste. And then you get the health benefit of all that fresh food, going into your belly and the bellies of your family. So today, for this time, we are going through the lemon garlic chicken kebabs. And if kebabs sound crazy, too much work for you, I have options. So don't tune out. Let me hear me out. Okay, so this sounds weird, but I tell my kids sometimes the weirdest food together is actually really good. And so I am choosing to make these today. If I was not making them today, I would put all of this in my freezer bag. And then, I would just thaw a day before, and do the same thing that I'm going to show you guys today. So this is sour cream. I added a little water just to make it a little bit more runny. I've got a full fat sour cream. You could use a Greek yogurt in this. You could use, a lower fat sour cream. And so because I was using full fat, it's just a little bit thicker. And so basically we want this creamy, lemony, garlicky. So we're gonna use this lemon garlic. It's almost gonna be like a paste, right? But it's gonna marinate. And those of you that my lack of measurements drive you nuts, I apologize for that. Follow your recipe. I do actually put real measurements on there. But I've also been doing this enough and this method I've been following, kind of meal prepping in this way for a long time. Just kind of know with my favorite seasonings, kind of about how much need. I'm sorry. So there's our paste, if you will. And then chicken, you can either use a knife, or in this case, I am gonna use scissors. Now, if kebabs sounds ridiculous to you, you could just throw these in whole and not even bother with all of this that we're gonna do right now. Marinate them the same way, but I'm basically making cubes. So I'm just minimizing the amount of things that I dirty by using the scissors. Does anyone else like to cut their chicken or steak with scissors? And so, right, there we go. So cubes for that. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of these. And then the scissors are nice because I can just kind of trim as I go, any fat pieces. And so that, you guys don't have to watch me cut all of this. I will, let me finish this one. And then you get the picture. So if you're following along and cooking along, you'll wanna pause and finish your chicken just like I am going to do. And then once you're done, you're just gonna mix it really well so everything is coated. Okay, and again, if you're freezing, always double bag, include the recipe in between the two bags so you have it, you don't have any mystery meals in your freezer, and just throw it in the freezer. But I'm going to, I'm gonna put the kebabs together, so I'm just gonna finish cutting this and we'll be right back to do that. Okay, everybody, we've got this chicken all ready to go. Fully marinated here, just kind of covered in the sauce. This little contraption is the Pampered Chef skewer kebab, whatever. It goes in the air fryer, okay? And so here are the kebabs. They just, for those of you new to this, they insert here, and then they just, I gotta set it down. They'll just turn and lock into place there. And then you'll go every other around the circle, I guess. And so basically we're gonna just go ahead and I'm just gonna start filling these. And so this is where you get to use your own creativity and your preferences. This is gonna be a little messy, but that's okay. I'm gonna do some chicken and mushrooms. You could do peppers, you could do tomatoes, and then as for eating this, you absolutely can eat it just like, you know, with chicken and vegetables. You also could do rice as a base and make a bowl. So this is another really awesome, I personally love these base recipes where you can very, very easily customize it for your own, you know, your eating preferences, and then everybody, you know, in your family as well. So, okay, there's one. There, and there is some physics lesson for the day. Okay, so any pieces of chicken that are larger, I'm just gonna stick through the skewer the long way, just to make sure that they cook, you know, all the way through. If you are not interested in doing these in your air fryer, you can very easily do them in your oven. You could also just do the chicken on your stovetop as a, you know, kind of a sauteed chicken and veggies. You could do them on your grill. There's a lot of options for how you could prepare these. You even could just do a huge sheet pan of vegetables and chicken as well. So lots of options. If you're not, right, as I'm super messy, if you're not interested in getting that messy and air frying these, then you sure can just chuck it all in a pan and do it that way. But nevertheless, here I am. I'm invested to this mess now. Okay, and then we're gonna get this one on there. Okay, and then like I said, the other ones will go the other way. And I am going to have plenty of chicken to do at least a couple rounds. So when I serve these on the skewers, I actually will just leave them on the skewers, and people can kind of pull their own off. So that's kind of fun, and still can do it on a bed of rice, or, you know, you could any type of grains, or like we said, just plain. So okay, so that is the process. I'm gonna fill this up, and then this is gonna go in on air fry for 20 to 25 minutes. I will be back to show you guys how that looks when it's all done.